Fight against child labor and forced labor requires a concerted effort. There is no single institution or single person who can be able to eliminate because of where the child labor happens. Kenya is highly informal economy. 84% of our employment are in the informal sector. Most of those, the child labor happens in the informal sector.
And we have also been working with service providers at the level where survivors and victims of child labor get services, shelter, psychosocial counseling, clothing, and those children who have been victims of these vices who want to return back to school.
The CAPSA project is one of those projects that I can say in recent times has been very well formulated in terms of the way they brought in their partnerships. We were brought into the CAPSA partnership because of Objective 2, which has to do with providing protection services to victims of child labor, forced labor, and human trafficking.
For this project, when we started the project, it actually made our relationship be very good. It has also managed to, we managed to do so many things. We got closer to the work of ILO, and also we got closer to be able to implement some of the activities they have in the field. The relationship between us and ILO grows stronger, given that we are working with partners and government officers in Kwale and later in Mombasa.
We had CAPSA supporting some radio sessions, and from just the calls and the feedback we were getting from the community, they were really appreciating the opportunity to get information in a language that they can understand and in a format that is easily accessible. Because these were also being aired in remote areas where development projects sometimes might not reach the entire population.
CAPSA facilitated the development of missing and found children guidelines in Kenya. These guidelines have been very instrumental in terms of providing steps that should happen if a child goes missing.
We have learned strategies of engaging partners. We have also learned about risks that we are likely to encounter when we're implementing child labor programs. So now we can be able to mitigate those risks very well. And we are now prepared to go back to our organization, Ankan, where we work in Nairobi, Kajiado and Busia, to continue working on these activities even beyond the project period.
This project was made for us. It met us at our very point of need. CDTD has been working with victims of child labor, forced labor, and human trafficking for the past 20 years. And when we look at the design of this project, it catered to our needs in terms of prioritizing on protection issues for these groups.
But CAPSA has been very instrumental. Without it, most of the discussions that has happened, especially around the child labor, we as the Federation would have not been able to participate. And so it has ensured that we are at the table. It has ensured that we get the information that is required. It has ensured that our participation is assured at that table when the policies are being discussed.